I just finished taking the st1300 to get inspected and failed. It turns out the fork seal is leaking. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, that is a big job on this bike. I can't believe I have to do this. I don't know, maybe I'm being too rough on the bike, but it held up for like 500, 600 mile rides before. So now I'm really unsure of what is happening. Motorcycle maintenance that I really don't want to do maintenance. I just want to go ride. And I don't know, I am kind of thinking about selling this bike at a loss just so I could get something else and ride it. I don't know. The CRF is a good bike, but definitely not for the winter riding. I mean, this thing is perfect for riding in the winter. I'm looking at the forks and the triple trees right now, and it looks like I'll be able to pull it without removing too much plastic. Maybe. It is completely dripping. It is just, look at that, it's leaking on the ground. Yes. Oh my god, it was leaking before. You see that? Oh wow, it was leaking before. Let me turn off the bike. The last time I rode it, I must have busted the fork seal. Look at this, they just put up these speed bumps everywhere. Oh, these people, man. My god, they're putting speed bumps everywhere. I just used a piece of plastic to see if I can get the debris out of here. You see the plastics on the floor. But I am hoping that I'll be able to manage that. Brake, and brake. I want to make sure that I hit the brakes. So this is what the hook looks like. And it is leaking, so I don't think I'll be able to escape. I'm just gonna do this again. I don't know if you guys can tell, so I'll go all around and get any possible debris out of the fork, but this has never worked for me before on any bike. I've done this. Let me look at the forks. A little bit. Right, let's do another take. Clean the forks. Ran that thing quite a few times, that piece of plastic. Still leaking. Kind of put it on briefly. Actually, it's not leaking. Not leaking. It did get some on the fork tube, but at the very bottom, it's not leaking. Okay. Hey, that's looking up. Okay, I am gonna go for a longer ride. So that little plastic thing was promising, but it's never worked for me, so I'm very suspicious. I think if you change your fork seals and you ride throughout winter like I do, some crud could get on the fork tubes, and that's how I guess it could potentially just get in. But I'm kind of looking down the tube and see if there's any oil. I did get some oil before, but it was kind of minimal. Not as bad as before, so I am hoping that this is a fix. Alright, I'm looking down at the forks. I do not see any oil. There's a little bit of residue on the leg itself, but I don't see any crazy stuff. But I haven't done any braking or much braking. It seems like the fork seal is actually holding. Looks like it fixed it. That little plastic tool looks like it did the job. You know, the funny part is that I put this bike on the center stand all the time. The Super 10 Ray never put it on the center stand. That bike was just so much harder. Look at that. Nothing. Oh my God. There's a little residue, but Jesus, that might have been just from previously. Oh my God, I can't believe it. That is amazing. That little piece of plastic. Where is it? I'm going to save that piece of plastic, right? No. There we go. This little piece of plastic worked to get the fork seals fixed. This has never, ever worked for me. But that thing has worked. Oh, man, that is great. That is great. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I did. I wish I passed inspection, but I think tomorrow I'll probably attempt it again. And I do have to put a bunch of reflectors, but if you guys look at this, I have a box full of stuff that Clay gave me, so I will be putting that on. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next ride.